Thriving Communities is a community placemaking movement across this region that is based fully on the local assets that make each and every one of our towns and cities across our 16-county region unique and special.
What is so impactful about the Thriving Communities program is it's taking this idea of creative placemaking and applying it on a regional scale, but with a localized focus. It takes planning from a small group of officials and places it into the hands of a community as a whole. It gives them ownership of this whole process and it makes it theirs.
By being part of this partnership, it's the assistance in helping us find these resources. It's helping provide the guidance that we are wanting and needing.
Every one of these communities have their own unique features, and this process helps them be able to articulate better and organize around what those assets are. And so I do think there's plenty of potential for a broader economic development.
Meigs County has more water shoreline than any county in the state of Tennessee. And then the Hiawassee River cuts Meigs County in two in the south end of the county, so that really sets us apart from a lot of other communities.
Whitwell is known as a coal mining town. That's all it's ever been. My great-grandfather was a coal miner. My dad was a coal miner, and we have the best coal mining museum in this area today.
The city of Fort Oglethorpe has a lot to offer, historically speaking.
If you think of Fort Oglethorpe, you think about the battlefield, you think about the post.
We have a lot of history that needs to be told, and this process is allowing us the opportunity to let everyone know how great Fort Oglethorpe really is.
So one of the first things that they're going to do is what we call the inspiration phase, understanding what do their community members care about today, what are they seeing, what are they noticing, where do people gather today. We'll interview different community members, and then they'll have an opportunity to do some research about what other communities have done across the nation to bring more vibrancy through the use of arts and culture.
Once the teams have come up with a strategy, they move into an experimental phase where they go out into their community and test their ideas. During this experimental phase, they are constantly collecting feedback from event attendees and fellow community members that are going to continue to inform their strategy.
What's so great about experiments is when you actually go out and you try and you share something with others, that promotes feedback.
Whether it's a chalk art festival or a butterfly festival, the communities are prototyping these ideas to ensure that this is an authentic match for their communities.
Already with the Thrive events that we have hosted, there has become a vibrancy in the community.
The experiment, we had 3 weeks to plan, and it blossomed into this huge community effort. We came up with the idea through our experience here at Bridge Innovate, and we settled on the Butterfly Festival because our community is known for the Children's Holocaust Memorial. And one of the symbols of the museum is a butterfly. It's the symbol of hope. So we decided to rebrand our city as the City of Hope, and we wanted to invite the entire community out to celebrate as a gift back to the community.
We do a summer concert series called Downtown Summer Nights, and we are working on enhancing that event in terms of adding a storytelling component and some other visual arts components as well. Feedback was extremely positive, so we were very encouraged with the event.
It's not about a small group of people making decisions. This is really a democratic, crowdsourcing kind of engagement, and it just builds this momentum of engagement in the community that feels very organic and authentic.
This Thrive process is bringing out those hopes and dreams, those beautiful things that allow us as the local government to come together and join forces to make Athens a more beautiful place.
To me, having a thriving community means that you have a place where everybody's strengths are recognized, celebrated, and everybody has the opportunity to use those strengths to build community and to build a future for our children.
Our ancestors took their dream and built on it and made Whitwell what it is today. We don't want to lose this dream of theirs, but let's add to it.
We don't want growth across this region to completely eat up our communities so that they lose their identity. And so our hope is that we can really uncover some of the hidden gems and at the end of the day come up with some very sustainable strategies so that their children and their children's children will always know a sense of place that they have known today and want to celebrate for generations to come.